how to refuel your train without ever leaving the driving seat. All right, let's get into it. This tech is built for coal. Other fuel sources, I'm not too sure. They don't really work with this. All right, they're too big, they're too clunky. So grab some newspapers. 1 is the minimum, but 2 is ideal, okay? And I'm gonna be showing you the double newspaper strat. The first newspaper, place it like this. Line it with the corner of the train, boom. Doesn't need to be perfect. It literally just needs to keep the coal contained. That's the only purpose of the first newspaper. Second newspaper, push it against the wall, right up to the edge of the seat. So you want it to be aligned with the inside edge, not the outside edge. Okay, then you want to put some fuel in the train, right? Because the whole point of this is to do it while driving. So with the double newspaper setup, okay, you drop the coal, then it flies back. It's going to hit that newspaper that we angled just right, and it's going to fling it straight into the furnace. Instant, every single time, if you set it up correctly. And that is why the double newspaper setup is just king. It's just way better for speedrunning. It's just consistent, and you don't have to worry about it. But I'll still explain the single newspaper strat. So how the heck does a single newspaper work, right? Because all you do, you get a newspaper to keep the coal contained and not fly off, right? But even if it doesn't fly out the train, how is it going to go inside the furnace? Well, that's where the train physics come in, right? When you drop a piece of coal, while it's midair, it can fly away. But as soon as it lands on the train, it'll stay put, even if the train is moving and even if it's not welded. Every single time the train turns, any items on the train will move 1 tick in the direction the train turned. So that's how you get your coal to move to the left. Every time the train ticks to the left to turn, it'll move the coal 1 tick to the left. And it just so happens that as soon as the train starts turning left, it'll keep turning left for just long enough for that piece of coal to tick far enough to get into the furnace. But the train isn't constantly going left. It's going left, right. So here's the deal. Wait till the train starts turning left, and as soon as it does, drop 1 or 3 pieces of coal. Why should you drop more than 1? Because you can't spam this tech whenever you feel like it, okay? You gotta time yourself with the tracks. When the tracks turn left, then you can use it. When they turn right, you can't use it. When they go straight forward, you can't use it. If you don't drop the coal as soon as they start turning left, you're probably too late and they won't make it in time. Now, if you try this tech, you'll notice that sometimes, for some reason, single newspaper will instantly fling the coal into the furnace. Why? I don't know. It just does, for some reason. And I cannot figure out how to set it up consistently. If you can, great, share it, please. But I don't know. All right, so let me show you how to set this up properly. So you want to grab 1 newspaper, bring it to the train window, place it like this, line it with the corner of the train, boom. Doesn't need to be perfect. It literally just needs to keep the coal contained. Now again, you want to drop some starting coal, go full speed, and bang, drop the coal. It'll land right there. And then when the train ticks to the left, the coal is going to creep its way towards the furnace. Be patient and it'll get there. Now let's talk speedrunning. In a normal run, you're hopping out of the seat, 3-4 times to refuel? Each time you're losing seconds. The train slows down, you gotta go to the furnace, you gotta try to get the coal in. Sometimes it won't go in perfectly, right? You gotta go back and put it in. Then you gotta wait for the cooldown to be able to get back in the seat. You get back in the seat, then you start accelerating again. By the time you're going at full speed, you've lost 2, 3, 4 seconds, right? But using this refueling tech, nah, you don't even have to get out of the train scene, right? You set up the newspapers once. Okay, sure, you're wasting 2 seconds, but you're saving at least 10, 20 seconds throughout the run. So that's it. Now that you know the tech, who's going to beat the record?